Welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over an asset called Hex. Hex is a coin that has a lot of controversy. So you're going to find out and read some stuff and information out there about Hex as being a scam. The fact of the matter is, you have to look at the facts, is that Hex went from here to here in a very bullish move and made people a lot of money. There's also some people that bought Hex here and now it's over here. Okay, guys? That is true. So they lost money. But the facts remain is that happened with Bitcoin. There's some people that bought Bitcoin right here and made money. And there's people that bought Bitcoin right here and lost money. Hex is no different than any other asset out there. If you go look at Bitcoin or Solana or Ethereum, it happens to everybody. Now, the issue is maybe there's some other things that are going on about RH and what's with this thing, and there's an article out there about that. And what the guy, I mean, if you look at it, to me, it's insignificant. It looks like a hit piece. The only thing that they could drag up about the guy was that he was in the SEO community and he sent out spam. Guess what, guys? I'm going to let you know something. I was in the SEO community, and there's guys who would send out 10 million backlinks and spam the whole freaking world, man. It's not a big deal. I thought that was ignorant and a joke. So I'm not worried about that. Everybody in the SEO community, you go those names out there that say they do all this white hat SEO. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're lying to you. They're doing the same thing, man. They're trying to get people to rank their websites. Now, I know it's a little bit different. This was back a long time ago. It was really, really bad pre-2010 in that community. So I went off on a tangent a little bit, guys. Didn't mean to do that, but don't worry about some of that stuff. Let's see what's going on with Hex here. Here's what I think about Hex. All Hex is doing, guys, is it's doing a correction, okay? So it did a massive wave run of, 20,000%, and now it's doing a correction. Has it come down deep enough? Let's take a look. 95%. 95%. Now the question is it done? I don't think so. Let's take a look at that and see what Hex is. My target was 1 cent. Told people up here the Hex is going to 3 cents. It hit that. It actually hit 2 cents. So yeah, 1 cent. Let's take a look at, let's go deeper into this correction and take a look at it, guys. Take a look at what's going on with Hex. Right here, this is a 4-hour chart. Let me drag open this RSI. Drag open the RSI. Let's see here. I go higher time frame. Let me check the 8-hour. Okay. Still probably higher time frame for this asset. Let's see. Okay, it came down. Here's an impulse move. This is impulsive. And you can see right here, that's the lowest peak. So that's probably the third wave right there, that dip. And this is the 5th wave. So this is a 5-wave impulse with Hex, guys. This is the technical side of it. This is the technical side of it using Elliott waves. So the issue with this 5-wave move right here, guys, I explained this in a previous video, okay? That 5-wave move needs a partner. Now, I don't think this is there's a possibility that maybe this is an expanded flat. I don't think so, guys. 3, no, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. So here's the issue with this 5-wave move. It needs a partner. You can't have just it by itself. And this over here is 3. This is plainly 3, and that's not its partner. And here's another, looks like 3-wave move here. So here's like a WX and possibly a Y right there, or yeah, like right here. So it's like that. It's probably like this, guys. WX and a Y. So that was the move. And now it's doing what would be another W. So a 3-wave move there and a 3-wave move here. And there's going to be a 3-wave move over here. See, this Y is going to need, so this 3-wave is going to need a 3-wave over here. That's the issue, okay? That's an issue for people that are holding Hex. For the people who are looking to buy it, it's not an issue because they're going to get it for a cheaper price. So here's the 5-wave. So here's what's going to happen. This is an A. in my opinion, this is an A. It's going up for a B. It's going to swing back down for a C. Now, how aggressive this C is going to be is going to determine. It's going to come down. You know, sometimes when they're coming at the end of the correction, the C legs can go like this. You'll see it go like that, guys. And it's just exhausted. The sellers are getting exhausted, and it just goes like that. Or it could be the same length as that. It could be. That's something you got to keep in the back of your mind. So that A will be about a 1-to-1. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. It maybe goes up there. It'll be at least a 1-to-1. So it's still 1 cent. And if it only goes, say, to like right there, then the target will be, you know, just under a penny. Okay, that's the thing. You know, getting this B wave target right here is going to be difficult to do. It looks like there's an impulse move right there, though. Let's take a look at that. Go down to the 2 hour. Let's take a look at that move. Yeah, you see, you got an impulse move right there. You already got the divergence. You already have the divergence on Hex, guys. So let's take a look at that a little bit closer. Yeah, you see, here's your third wave peak probably. So here's the move. It's a 3-wave move more than likely. A, B, up for a C. So this will be hard to predict too, guys. Just to give you an idea, let's say it does usually a 50% retracement on that B is usually where they like to go and do a 1-to-1, or it can go up to there. So, you know, this would be the area potentially that Hex could go to, right in this area, about, you know, this area. It's going to be hard to get a number off that. So just generally that area right now, if that's the whole A wave, I was thinking maybe it could go higher, and it could get up there, but that would be the B. So check this out a little bit on the 8 hour. So a couple target areas potentially it could go to, you know, 4 cents up to as high as 6, and maybe depending on how bullish it is on the correction, it could get up to there. The higher the better. If it gets up here, then Hex is coming to 1 cent. You know, if it's just right there, then, you know, Hex will come down to just less than a cent, in my opinion. So, and then that will be completion possibly of the correction right here like this. So you get your 3-wave, a 3-wave, and then down for another 3-wave, something like that. Complex correction that it did. And let's take a look if it does something like that. Is that going to be an acceptable correction for Hex? More than likely, in my opinion, more than likely, this is gonna really do it. There you go, 96%. That'll do it. Let's check the retracement on. I'm going to go from right here because that's really the bottom. Yeah, blast past the 618, get down to these areas. So like 2 cents is right there. I had a 1 cent target, this target, and, you know, lower end target, that's 786. Definitely an acceptable correction for Hex. And now it will look like a real cryptocurrency correction. Not doing anything unusual, guys. Hex is doing nothing unusual. You go look at other assets that are out there that are cryptocurrencies. They have worse corrections than that. They're down here at 90% already. Take it off log. Let's take a look at that there. See what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that area, what is that, 3 cent area? It's already hit that. So yeah, probably these areas is going to be acceptable, guys. You know, the 1 cent area for Hex to finally finish up its correction and then take off. And, you know, an acceptable area for this asset would be, let's go with this area right here. Say corrects to that 1 cent, take it off log, get a realistic target here, guys. You know, this area right here. You know, it could go back up to 80 cents. I think that's realistic. And that's, I mean, look at these gains. These are that would be massive gains, guys. I mean, like if you picked it up for, say, a penny and you rode it all the way up there, look at that, 5,700%. That's a potential. So all Hex has to do is just prove itself on this next wave run. It's a next wave run. That's all it has to do. Now, here's the other thing is too, you know, everybody's talking about PulseChain. What's PulseChain going to do? It's probably going to do something just like this right here. Again, I'm not that much, but just say like 100x or something like that with PulseChain. It's probably going to do the same thing. And Richard Hart's not going to bring it out until everything goes bullish again. So you can forget about it coming out until the markets go bullish. That's what he's doing. And common sense, guys. And the PulseChain will go over here. All the hexagons that are in this, they're going to go over to the PulseChain. They're going to go do the stuff over there. It's common sense to me that you go over there and get a little cheap PulseChain and you ride that up too. Look at this. You missed this one out. And then you could watch this and see what it does. So you have two options. You go into Hex, take your chance with that right here, ride that up possibly to 80 cents. Go over to PulseChain, buy a little of that over there. Or if you sacrificed, I think that it's probably going to do, at least half of what this is. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you got to look at it not only from a fundamental and a technical point of view, but you have to look at it from a community point of view. One of the things that I look at with coins too is a community, a strong community, and the Hex community is super strong, does make a huge difference with assets like this. All right, guys, that's the end of the little update on Hex. I guess a user or follower asked, would I go out now to rebuy back lower? That's a difficult question to answer, guys, in this right here. It depends on how big the bounce is. If it bounces really high, I would suggest, not financial advice, up to 6 or 7 or 8 cents. I would suggest, yes, that would probably be okay to do, and then buy it back down lower if that's what you like to do. So, in this area from, this 2 cents and popping up to the 4 cents, that's going to be your decision. I want to make the decision for you. That is a significant bounce. So that's 50%. That's 100%. Now that I think about that, that's a significant bounce. Let's check that out. Yeah, that's a significant bounce. So yeah, I'd probably say it could be worth it. You might miss, let's say that's 50%, and then you might miss, potentially a 2x up, and maybe even more potentially. I don't think it's going to get up here into that area. I think this would be more realistic, just with the sentiment and everything that's going on with Hex. All right, guys, that's the end of it with Hex. What I think is going to be going on. Still, my target's going to be about 1 cent. Could it dip down below, a little bit below that? It could. And then this count is just my opinion. Remember that. This is just my opinion. Could it be wrong? Yes, it could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I would not count on that being the bottom. That's just my take on it, guys. All right. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Peace.